Welcome to today's episode of Vlogmas. We are doing a good old-fashioned Q&A today. Someone is calling me. Hello. We are back.
I am here officially.
Parker has joined.
The party has now started.
So, I had you guys ask us questions on Instagram, and I feel like it's kind of funny because back in the day, a Q&A was like what a YouTuber did when they didn't have any video ideas, and it was like you knew it wasn't going to be a good video. But now Q&As are like my favorite to film and to watch. I feel like it's kind of changed. I love doing Q&A. It's just fun to, because I feel like people answer back in the day. It was like, oh, if you could be any animal, what would you be? All the questions were just not good, and so it wasn't fun to watch. But now they're kind of, I have no idea because you would never have to choose.
I don't know.
But now people kind of actually ask and answer more interesting questions. So I love Q&As. So we're here doing one today.
Do you have some good, interesting questions?
Okay, here's the other thing.
I never get to see them in advance.
I was gonna have you pick them, but then do you want to?
No,
you can pick them.
No, you can.
So here's the thing about Instagram. When you do the ask a question thing, if I click on this one, it says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And then it pulls you guys can't really see, but it pulls up a different question. It glitches. So usually I like to have them on the screen. So I would share my response and it would look like this, It says it's a different question. I clicked on where would you be in 5 years? And this says who is most dominant. So that's why the questions aren't on screen, because it's not working. So I'm just gonna scroll through as we go. Normally I pre-pick them.
Yeah.
But first question, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? Oh wait, someone's calling me again. Hello? How old am I? 23? I'll be 28.
I'll be 29.
Dude, both of us
30.
have do not want to get old. Every time we have a birthday, we're I think because we just met when we were so young.
Yeah.
That now it's weird to be
old.
I'm 23, Parker's 24. We met when I was 16.
It's my half birthday in 2 days. What's the day? It's my half birthday coming up.
Yeah, we met, I was 16 and you were 16. You hadn't turned 17 yet because it was before your birthday.
Yeah.
So now to be 23 and 24 is just so weird. But
yeah, it is.
Okay, 5 years. We'll definitely have another baby.
I feel like we might not live here in this house in 5 years.
Yeah, I don't think in 5 years we'd live in this house.
I don't think so.
But I don't know if we would be back in southern Utah. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I honestly don't know where we'll be. But I think we'll have, for sure we would have 2 babies.
Yeah.
Could even be pregnant with a third.
Ooh, a third in 5 years?
If we have that many.
I feel like that's a fun part about being so young, You never know.
2 kids.
We never knew that we'd be here 5 years ago if you asked us.
Yeah,
I bet
we never would have guessed.
Yeah.
Is there anything you haven't been able to do since having Cutie Baby Cove? Go to the movies?
Yeah, do a lot of things just the two of us. Or I feel like it's harder for me to go and do my own thing.
Yeah.
It's now snowboarding season and I plan on going snowboarding a lot. And snowboarding is usually an all-day thing. Yeah. It's I get up and leave at 8 in the morning, come back at 4 or 5,
We can still do most things. It's just we can't go to the movies, go get couples massages, and then all day stuff is harder because it's just, even though she's good, it's just a lot to be alone all day. For Parker, how do you feel about baby Coco looking so much like you?
I like it. I think it's cute. Huh. You're cute.
Does Parker feel like he doesn't get enough time with Cove?
Definitely not. After 50% of the time,
Yeah, someone asked the other day, they were oh, you should do a video where Parker has to take care of Cove and do all the things you do to take care of her. And I was besides breastfeeding her, it's exactly the same.
That's the only thing that I don't do.
Next question, since you breastfeed, was it all you in the beginning waking up at night, or did Parker wake up with you?
I woke up with her. If Aspyn was gonna be awake, I had to be awake.
There was some nights. No, there was some nights that I wouldn't wake you up, but our system was more Parker would wake up and get her up and unswaddle her and change her diaper. Then I would feed her, and then half the time she needed another diaper change after that.
Yep.
And then I would swaddle her and put her back. But we were mostly only waking up once in the night to feed her. There was very few nights it was more than once. Have you started to see some personality traits from Cove yet? How do you think she's gonna be?
Yes, I feel like
you feel like we have?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like she's
sometimes she's so calm and good,
chill.
But then sometimes she's so sassy.
Yeah, I feel like she has a little bit
of me and you.
Well, yeah, it's a little bit of you, but more of me, which I feel like is the perfect combination,
Yeah.
Whoa,
Bless you. What was your dating relationship like in high school?
Are you talking like date, like before we were together?
Just like our high school experience of like dating each other.
Well,
or
when
like
we
before.
were actually dating, it was fun. I do feel like it was a lot. We spent a lot of time together.
I feel like towards like senior year maybe.
Yeah, like I was over there right after school or right after football practice, just like
but
all
I feel
day
like you forget
until like
you
midnight,
football.
if not later.
Like
yeah,
you
for the
really
first
before
for the
football.
first half of the year.
Maybe the second half. So we have some new followers. So a little summary of our story. We met at the very end of sophomore year, and then all throughout junior year, Parker was in love with me, but I didn't want a boyfriend.
Oh my.
So we were just like make out buddies. We weren't dating each other, and we went and like we would like kiss other people. Like we weren't dating at all, but we always kept coming back to each other.
It was nice because I had her all the time and other girls, you know.
And then senior year, pretty much the first half of our senior year, we were pretty much together, but we weren't officially dating.
Yeah.
Because Parker had kind of given up on like trying to be like, hey, let's officially date and like be boyfriend, girlfriend. Because the year before, I didn't really want that, you know. So pretty much the whole beginning of senior year, we were like together, but we just hadn't put the title on it. And then it was New Year's Eve of our senior year that I was like, we can date. Like
We
only
can
each
date.
other.
Yeah,
Remember, do you remember where we were?
You said, will you be my boyfriend? She asked
No,
me.
I didn't.
She was like,
Did
or
I?
you said something like, do you want to be my be my boyfriend or something like that?
You remember where we
And
were?
then I was just like, wait, what? Really? Are you sure? We were at your house in the theater room.
Yeah. We had like a year of being like together and a year of like just being a thing.
We keep hearing all these noises. It's kind of scary sounding, but I'm like 99% sure it's the snow falling off the roof. We got a lot of snow and it's all just getting a little hotter and sliding off, making loud noises, and it's scary.
I've gotten a lot of people asking me if I'm going on the Big Bear trip this year, which I actually answered on Instagram, but I'm not going this year and I'm really sad. But with breastfeeding, it would be so hard to like figure out how to leave her. Then I'd
When
have
is
to
it?
pump. I think it's, wait, is it right now? I don't remember. They like texted me about it. It's like very soon. It might even be this weekend. It was so fun last year, but I would have to literally pump every 3 hours and then like store my milk, and cleaning the pump is just a whole process, and then flying home with it, and just to leave my baby for that many days. I was just not really ready. When did you guys know that moving in together was the right time? We actually didn't move in together until we were married.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like change anything, but I've said before that I do think you should live. Like I would definitely encourage someone to live with their boyfriend or girlfriend before getting married.
Yeah.
Just because
Definitely.
I feel like there can be so many surprises or different things that you don't know, which there honestly wasn't for us.
Yeah, there wasn't.
And luckily, the thing is, we're both pretty clean, but if like Parker wasn't clean and I didn't find that out until I was married, that would just not work. Or vice versa. If I would have had it my way, we would have moved in together before we got married, but Parker didn't want to. And that was probably the one time in our relationship that Parker got his way. Do you feel like you're happy we did it how we did?
Yeah, I am happy. I thought it was fun. It was fun to
It was
like get
fun. It
married
definitely
and then
was.
have something that was like new after
Yeah.
that. Because then we lived in this little apartment together.
Yeah, that was fun.
Remember? Yeah. And we built a house, our very first house
Yeah,
together.
our house was done like we thought it would be done when we got married, and then it wasn't for like a month, so
Yeah.
we had to stay in a little apartment. So it was fun. It's like I wouldn't change
It was
anything.
a fun experience, yeah.
But I just worry about if someone moves in and then someone's like a disgusting person until they got married.
Yeah, but I don't know how you could not
I guess
know
that's
that
true, because
without.
you would see like their room and stuff
Yeah.
before. Are you guys examples of opposites attract, or are you really similar? I don't think we're similar at all.
I think we're pretty opposites attract.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there are now, like as we're getting older and maturing more, I feel like there are things that are kind of similar.
How has becoming parents changed both of you guys?
It hasn't like changed me a lot, because I feel like I was just, you know, a great person before.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just makes you a lot more humble and a lot more, you know.
I feel like it just makes you like want to be the best that you can
Be like a really good example to her.
Yeah, I still like feel like myself. Like so many people
Yeah.
feel like they like lose themselves when they become parents, but I still feel like myself, but I just want to be like even better
Yeah.
for her. What's your favorite part about being parents? Having the cutest baby in the world? I feel
Yeah.
like just seeing her, like like thinking about the fact that she's doing so many things for the first time.
Yeah, that is fun.
Like things that you don't think about. Like the other day we had a little like rattle for her, and she doesn't really like grab onto stuff yet. She's like just getting to that age where she's learning how to hold stuff, and we thought it was the coolest thing that she was holding her rattle.
Yeah.
It was so like special and so fun. And then she took a nap a couple hours later, and in her bassinet she can like hold on to the side, and she was, did you see her holding it?
Yep.
Yeah, and so then I was like,
yeah,
that's so cute. She's learning how to grab
she's getting
stuff.
old.
I think just seeing her do stuff for the first time is so cool, and it will be fun like even more as she gets older.
Something that I really like about, or like is like comforting, or I don't even know the right word for it, maybe satisfying as being a parent, is like when she's crying and you rock her, and you're rocking her like to calm her down, and she calms down, and then just hearing her like just like sigh of relief, and like she's calm. That sound is just so satisfying, you know?
Yeah. This is a question we get a lot, and it's, do you plan on changing your channel name to a family one? Probably not.
It'll always be the Aspyn and Parker channel. Everything that is included in the Aspyn and Parker channel will be in it, you know?
Yeah.
Our baby's included in Aspyn and Parker's life.
We wouldn't change the actual channel name because too many people know us as Aspyn and Parker. Like, we wouldn't change it. And then a lot of people also ask, like, on our intro, it says Aspyn and Parker. I think right now we have a new one for Vlogmas, and it says like Aspyn and Parker Vlogmas Day whatever. And literally the only reason I don't have Cove's name on it is because for the purpose of like graphic design, I feel like that's too many words to put on there.
Here is something that I was thinking of that I think we should do some merch, and you guys should comment down below. Ferris fam. We're the Ferris family.
We could do that, but it's like we're all the Ferris fam.
Yeah, we're the Ferris fam.
But I wouldn't change the channel name just because.
Yeah, no.
It's just always been Aspyn and Parker. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like a symbol of when we first changed it. Like, do you remember when we first changed it?
I don't remember
like
the specific moment.
I don't either,
but I remember when we did it.
I remember changing it. I think we waited till we were engaged, or didn't we do it a little bit before?
We did do it before.
And
I remember it was like, we did that, and we were like, well, we got to get married now. We're in it for the long haul.
Do you feel overshadowed by my fame?
Yes.
Do you?
Not necessarily, but yeah, it is hard having a famous celebrity as a wife, you know?
There's so many questions. We might have to do part 2 of this. What are the best and worst parts about having a golden doodle?
The best part
is no worst part.
Is she's cute and she's fun, but the worst part is she has so much energy.
Yeah, sometimes she goes really crazy. Okay, we'll do one more. Do you feel like your mentality on life has changed now that you have a child? I feel like I do, but it took me a minute to like realize that kind of.
I feel like a little bit, but at the same time, I was always so like, I want to say maybe like forward thinking, or like, you know, planning for the future. What?
I feel like it means more of like, do you like see the world differently, or like think about life different? And I feel like I do, because I usually am not a sympathetic person at all.
Yeah,
like,
no, she's not.
I can't really think of anything, but I feel like I'm a lot more sympathetic. Just thinking about like every person is like someone's baby.
Yeah.
Like even a grown up, you know?
And thinking of things like for her safety, you know, like
yeah,
that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, where I want her to grow up and stuff.
Yeah, well, even just like making, like I never want to leave her.
Yeah.
Ever. Like she's fine with you or like with our family, but like I never want to leave her.
I know.
You definitely like see the world different. It's like a lot scarier, but then it's also a lot happier because you just like love your baby. Like I want to have like 1,000 babies. Like not really, but it's just so like I love having a baby. It's so fun. But yeah, so those are all the questions. There's a bunch of them, and I feel like these are good ones because they're just like not dumb ones, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, exactly.
So let us know if you guys want to do part 2. Probably gonna do it anyways because these are just fun to
film. Even if you don't want it.
I feel like people like these though. But we hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.